Today's subject, abortion. Should it be legal?
Or should it not?
I don't think it should.
I think it should be to a certain extent. I think in most cases, 99.9% of the time, it should be illegal. Yeah, you can't kill this child. What's it done to you? I guess it kicks you in the stomach sometimes, but it does to everybody. Anyways, but in that 0.0001% of the time where I think it should be legal, let's see, how do I explain this? Let me give you a scenario. Okay, so 13, 14-year-old girl walking to school one day. She's walking to middle school. She's in 8th grade. She hasn't known the joy of being young yet. I mean, she's not even in high school yet. 40-year-old guy comes by, pulls her into the car, kidnaps her, and then gets her pregnant. She's 13, 14 years old. She's never going to know the joys of being a woman.
Okay.
Because she's got to have a kid before she's 15 years old. Now, what's wrong with that? There's a lot wrong with that. So why shouldn't she be able to make her own choice on something that's going to affect her for the rest of her life? Why should she not have the decision to do what she wants to do with that kid? You know, that kid's going to go hungry perhaps because she can't support it. She doesn't have a job. Maybe her parents don't have that much money and they can't support another kid.
Okay.
It's never going to know its dad. Might get made fun of, might be hurt, you know, things like that. And another reason, she's too young to be having a kid. She's not fully developed herself. What happens if that baby comes out and it's sick? Wouldn't you rather it be put out of its misery before it has to endure the misery? The pain of that?
Okay.
Being born to a teenage girl who's barely even a teen?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now, to counter that,
Okay.
so say that 14-year-old, she gets kidnapped, she gets raped, she gets impregnated, she has to tell her parents. Her parents, of course, are going to be understanding unless they're assholes. Well, why are you going to let him kidnap you? Okay. What? I don't know, dude. Okay, so, like you said, this baby, never going to know her dad, right? Never going to know its dad. Think of all the single parents out there, okay? That's a lot of people. A lot of people do not know their dads. I can name 2 handfuls of people that never have met their dad, ever. Okay. That baby's gonna go through hard times, maybe. Okay, whatever. Okay. I hate the fact that people would kill an unborn baby. They would kill an unborn baby that cannot defend itself. Okay. You can send a baby. Hey, you can have the baby. Okay. Send them to an adoption center. Give them to somebody who can take care of them. If you can't take care of a child yourself, you should never take the opportunity away from somebody to be born or live their life to the fullest possibility. How you said that they might come out sick. You know, that's the same, and there's the same probability of that happening with anybody.
No, there's not. Yeah, studies show that the younger you are, if you're too young to have a baby, the chances are it's going to come out with some sort of birth defect, just like having a baby when you're too old.
Okay, so there's just as much of a chance as that happening to a 30-year-old healthy woman. It could happen to anybody. Okay?
It could, but the chances are much higher in a 14-year-old teenage girl.
It could happen to anybody. That's the thing. So what if the chances are higher?
It
could. Okay, it could happen. All right. Then you do as much as you can for that baby. Okay. Because if it's curable, it's curable. If it's not, how are they gonna know they're in pain?
Now that baby has to live the rest of its life with a defect that it shouldn't have had to live through.
So it will find a way to overcome it. That's the thing about human nature. We adapt and we find a way to overcome it. Everybody will, and everybody has. Okay? Abortion should never be allowed. It's just, to me, it's like, okay, say Barack Obama. His mom says, oh, I don't want this baby, abort it. Well, then there goes our first black president, okay? You know how many opportunities have been taken away from unborn children to do what they want to do?
Why should you take the opportunity and take that girl's life away from her because you're giving her a kid and now she has to take care of that kid for the rest of her life?
She doesn't have to. If you want to, you can put a child up for adoption.
Okay.
I'm for adoption. If you don't want to take care of that baby, if you feel you're not fit to take care of that baby, by all means, don't let it suffer. Don't let it go through withdrawal. Don't let it go through hunger. Give it up and have somebody who can take care of it take care of it.
Very good point. YouTube, you guys decide.
Tell us what's up,
Should it
man.
be legal? Should it not be legal?
Who do you agree with, Maxon or Pendleton?
Hey, man.
Have a nice day. Hey, man.